Join us on our journey and meet a lot of startup founders, and for that, subscribe to the channel. And also, if you don't want to miss anything, then click on the bell icon and never ever ever miss anything about High on Startup. Welcome to High on Startup, and this time we are sitting in Mumbai with an amazing founder with a brilliant story. And if you love to travel, well, congratulations. We have some surprise and package for you in this one, and that's why I sit with Mr. Pratik, who has actually sole founder of Wayfarer Journeys. And we'll talk to him about his startup, but before, let's get to know about journey of this Wayfarer Journey guy. So tell me, how did your startup journey begin? Where did you jump right out of college, or did you go to corporate? How did that happen?
Okay, first I read about my background. I'm actually a chemical engineer.
You're a chemical engineer?
Yeah, exactly. And so chemical engineer was always my passion, and right from my college days. So afterwards I got placed in Reliance actually. So I was into corporate for 2 years. And in that phase, somehow it was always the travel bug was always there, and traveling was always my passion because there was some kind of traveling happening in my family as well right from our childhood. So I have well traveled at least in India. So this travel management thing happened in engineering because we had this industrial visits and all, and I was into this committee work.
Wow.
So because of that, this travel management skill I acquired managing trips for college people, where we used to take like 100 people together. And slowly I moved, I was placed in proper like petrochemical company because chemical engineering.
And the degree of course.
And the degree of course. And so somehow it happened that the job was good, everything was good, but I couldn't see myself being in that field for the next 5 years, 10 years down the line. And obviously in that particular company also, even though the job was technical, I was always into the management side of things. Maybe like even I used to take parts in like the event management activities, or I used to take part in traveling activities. I used to arrange trips like corporate day trips for them. So there was a thought in my mind where I thought, there is I think I can do maybe something better in travel after leaving job, but obviously leaving job is a big thing and a well-paying job. So first, before leaving job, for the 3 months before leaving the job, I was planning what can I do next after the moment I leave the job. And then what struck me is like right now in India we have a lot of tour operators. Travel is a very vast field.
It is indeed.
And there are so many different ways of traveling, or you can say fields of traveling. You have wellness traveling, you have leisure traveling, you have business traveling, lot of different sectors of traveling. So I was looking at what exactly is my skill and what I am good at doing, and that's when I realized since college I was always good at doing this customized trips for people depending on their requirements or depending on their likes. I used to know how a person would like to travel and then give him suggestions and then design his travel plans accordingly. So that I thought that is what I'm good at, and so why not just venture into this?
What was the reaction of your parents when you decided to leave your job, which was I think a very nice job, which comes from chemical engineers are not that many in the country, and so you're quite a rare one. And so what was their reaction?
So their reaction, obviously they were little skeptical about it because it was first of all a very well-paying job, and it was kind of a settled job.
Yeah.
You can keep doing it. Even the company was providing everything. But even since they have been travelers as well and they have liked traveling too, they were just more of guiding me or advising me that you should have to be strong-headed about your decision. Like once if you have resigned and you have jumped into this, there is no going back.
You have to stick around.
You have to stick around. So that is what they advised me, and they were pretty cool about it. In fact, they had given me the freedom to do whatever. In fact, chemical engineering
Thanks
was
to
also
the family trips you've had, right?
Yeah. And even chemical engineering was my choice only, so it always, since like my childhood, I always had the freedom to decide for me. But now that's what is, you're completely shifting your field you have no degree in travel or something like an educational degree, so you have to work hard.
Come on, how does education anyways matter nowadays? But I want to know from you that how many days were there? How much time was there in between when you left the job and you started your startup?
Okay, so in fact, around it, if you want to know the timeline, it will be around 6 to 9 months.
6 to 9 months.
Yeah. So for the after
did you research in that time?
Exactly. So I researched in that time, and I in fact started arranging trips in my close circle. So I started out arranging trips for my families. Then because one trip went well, so obviously I got references. Then slowly I moved in. Since I was arranging trips, I obviously came to know as like that go-to guy for at least the travel advice, if not arranging trips. And slowly giving travel advice and giving suggestions to people and making their travel plans. Soon they used to just tell me, arrange the complete trips for me. So I actually started out, like any layman would like start out. And it was just my learning was also through my travel experiences, like the arrangements which I did. Every trip I learned something. Obviously the trips went from like better to best, and so that's when I got the confidence to do it properly. So in fact that 6 to 9 months, even though I was freelancing on, but those were kind of that building time to actually think of doing this as a full-time thing and properly starting out.
There's a lot of commitment that takes to it. But I really want to know from you, a person who's as committed, dedicated researcher who makes sure he gets his head in the game, and who knows, whose parents are very supportive and who's had trips his entire life, who's actually founded Wayfarer Journeys. What do you need to get high on?
Okay, so I'm high on my startup. I'm high on my Wayfarer Journeys right now. I'm high on travel. I love traveling. So that is what right now I'm high at.
Perfect, brilliant conversation. This young man really has a lot of talent, potential and a zeal to fulfill his dream. He sticks around. It's persistence, that's the key. And also, a lot of support from the parents definitely does matter. But meanwhile, I'll request you to go check out his website. The link is down below. It's wayfarersjourney.com. And also, keep subscribing to our channel.